Now I'm going to take a guess that if you either own currently or you're considering purchasing a Pocket Cinema camera 4K, 6K, or 6K Pro, one of the biggest contributing factors to that decision is the price. But here's the problem. There are some hidden costs into owning one of these cameras, and today I'm going to go over all that, and I'm going to tell you the true cost of owning a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. If you buy one of these cameras, you're gonna need a media solution, you're going to need a battery solution, and you're going to need an external monitor solution. So right off the bat, not only do you need to buy the camera body, but you also need to consider investing into these additional accessories. Now, just real quick, before I actually get into the build, I do want to say, do you need all of these extra things? Obviously, the answer is no. But it is one of those conundrums where investing into these accessories doesn't make like your quality of life owning this camera go up. And to that, I would say, yes, it does. So, with all that being said, let's get into the rig build. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need is a cage. I chose to go with small rig because again, that they are the most budget friendly, and specifically, I got the full cage for the Blackmagic 6K, and then I also got it with this little small rig attachment where you can insert your Samsung SSD drive. Okay, the next thing we're going to address is the battery. So like I said, V-mount battery, and what you're going to want to use to make all of this happen is this little contraption. Now, don't be intimidated by this. It is just 3 very simple parts. Well, I guess technically 4, but 3 things that you'll need to buy. So the first thing is this base plate. It is, again, just a small rig base plate. Everything will be linked down below, so don't worry, feel free to click on those. So I've got the base plate, and then we've got a set of 2 small rig 15mm 12-inch rails, and then this is the V-mount battery plate on the back side. This is obviously what the V-mount battery attaches into, and all you got to do is attach the base plate to the underside of your camera rig. All right, the next thing I add, which I actually didn't talk about at the beginning of this video, but obviously these cameras do not have autofocus. So you're gonna be pulling focus exclusively. And what I've found to make this thing just way easier is to actually have a follow focus system. Now, there are some pretty expensive solutions out there. I just chose this really simple follow focus system made by Tilta. And so this is actually just going to attach onto the front side of your rails. But before you do that, you actually want to get one of these follow focus rings that go on your lens. Once you have that on, then you can put on the follow focus. And all you want to do is make sure that the gears from the follow focus, just like a zipper, interlace with the gears, oh gosh, interlace with the gears from the focus ring. As you can probably imagine, this thing is starting to get a little bit heavier, and therefore you're gonna need some sort of way to carry it. The best way to do this is with a top handle. What I have is like the second cheapest one, but it's kind of cool. It's got this nice wooden accent to it, which I think is kind of cool. But specifically, I got the one that supports the NATO quick release. And so all that is that I just add this extra little attachment to the top of the cage. And then when I want to put on the top handle, all I got to do is really just clip it into place, tighten it, and that's that. All right, this thing is coming together. We are almost done. The last thing we're going to add is the monitor, and I just simply add the monitor to the top handle, and voila, we are done. And of course, the true cost of now owning this camera has gone up. So all of this to say, moral of the video, moral of the story is this: if you are considering buying one of these cameras and your main reason behind that is the price of the camera, I totally get it, but just know there are going to be some additional costs, most likely, that you're going to want to invest into. So if you're saving up, don't just save up. Don't just have that $1,300 for the 4K or the $2,000 for the 6K. save a little bit more, save a couple extra $100 so you can add the attachments necessary to get the most out of your camera. All right, if you have any questions, let me know down below. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.